Each driver that brings, I'm giving each driver 10 tickets.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You sign, you put your name on them and your car number on the front. See where it says?
Okay.
Right on there. If I get all 10 tickets back, the first race after our break, you get to come in for free.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Thank you guys.
20-point lead. We're leading the points over second place. Stephen McCullough from Imperial, California. There's 3 points races left in this season. With 20 points, barring anything crazy happens, I mean, we should be okay.
Car gets a lot of mud stuck to it, so we got to get that off or else the car is going to weigh too much and then it won't handle right.
Finished third. Car was pretty good.
Yeah, the track went real dry, real slick and dusty. Hot laps, it was a little muddy, and we went out there for a heat race and you couldn't hardly see, so it should be interesting.
My name is Beth. I work in staging here at Cocopah. Basically, I'm in charge of lining up these cars and getting them onto the track safely, also kind of monitoring some of the track activity. But when I'm here is, I work around these cars very closely. So I've had my feet ran over. I've been brushed up by these cars. I get very close. I actually ended up with a little bit of a respiratory issue from the fumes, and so it's definitely a very dangerous job, but I love it. So it's great.
Now meet Holly and Royce Henry.
Hi, my name is Rolls-Royce Henry, driver of the 1RRR IMCA Modified, out here from San Diego, California. And we're out at Cocopah Speedway out in Yuma, Arizona. It's called the Diamond in the Desert. Beautiful facility, half-mile track. And yeah, we're here to run and have a good time. We got in a little accident, actually, our first heat race. We started inside row 2, and we went down into turn 1 and turn 2, and we had an opening, and we went to go take it. And then we had a car on the outside of us. Far with the damage we've had, I'd say probably about $1,000 with aluminum, with the wrap, with just parts, and then the time and everything. So yeah, the fuel, it's about $8 a gallon. We're on 110 race fuel. We go through about 10 to 15 gallons of fuel every night. You got your $80 to $120 right there just in fuel every night to run it. And the tires, we're having to put new tires on the rear every single night just to be competitive. There's a lot of tire prep involved. We have to grind the tire, sipe the tire, size the tire.
Filling the PSI to the right number. It changes depending on the track. So right now the track's pretty slick. It's more like an asphalt track. So we're going to run a little bit of a lower PSI than we're used to.
Nobody there.
Was anybody there with the
No, nobody.
Yeah, see, that's not our fault.
I was going to talk to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not our fault.
Like we normally do.
Okay. Where did I find from the Arizona tour?
Huh?
Where's Ray from the Arizona tour?
Yeah, they don't know.
They called his heat race one time and 2 of the guys missed the heat. Royce was one of them. And usually if you miss it, they'll let you into the next one. They usually call you like 4 or 5 times to let you know you got to get in line. So now I got to find someone to see what's going on to see if we can run the B main. The next heat, but
I was out there.
yeah, I know. Maury missed it all together, so I don't know what's going on.
Back up, we'll leave. No big deal.
What's going on?
Oh, they didn't want to let us race today.
Why?
I have no idea. It is what it is, though.
One thing I can tell you is, I'm looking at cars.
One second, I'm telling you right now, these 2 dudes from our heat race go back on the track, we get to go back on the track too.
So did they start the race already?
The race has been over. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I think they just told more.
I don't know a yes or no to him, so I don't know what's going on. Can we find out? Because like
You had me sitting here the whole time and you gave them the opportunity to come to the race.
Here's the deal, buddy. Bring the right pit through.
You had me sitting here the whole time. You had me sitting here.
Well, you're not helping your own case.
You know you had me sitting here.
Look yourself up.
Take this. I'm going to talk to him. I'm talking to him.
I believe that they made a bad call. We were at the entrance of the track when the green flag flew, and they're trying to tell us that we did not take the initial green, and we were in fact on track.
So this race, we tried to set up. Unfortunately, we didn't try it in the heat race, but in the B main, it was definitely hooked up. Definitely a lot better, and the type of track we like. So we were moving forward the whole time. Just ran out of time, and we're short 2 transfer spots. But all in all, it was a great race. Car handled exactly how I wanted it to, and just go back and try it again the next day.
first race tonight. He's never driven the car before, so other than just hoping that it runs in the family and that his genes are going to follow in his dad's footprints, that's what we're hoping for. Sportsman Mini Dorf, that's the young group that are not the older kids. I guess it ends at 8 years old, 5 to 8, and tonight will be his first night. He drove it in his heat race. He's already got a good little dent in the back bumper. But this is the new class to the area, and we're building on it, and hopefully it just keeps going from there. These have a crate motor in them. The crate motor is, I think it's 6.5 horsepower. It's a Harbor Freight Special motor, $100.
And there's 3 different classes. It depends on your age. We start them at 5 all the way to 14. So this is where our racers start right here. So these guys will be out on our track in a few years. So.
His first race. His dad races a modified, number 15. We're from Imperial, California.
Too muddy, so we didn't want to. No reason if you're just sliding around, you know. Save the car. Put new tires on the back.
Actually, the point season was over by that race for the IMCA championship, and we won the championship for that. So we got trophies, trophy presentation 2 weeks ago. Now we're continuing in points for the track championship that ends the first weekend in December. We didn't really change too much on the car as far as like the chassis and setup, a few little things, but probably the biggest thing we did was put a new body on it and a wrap. Suspension-wise, we didn't change a whole lot. The car was pretty good the last race. We made a few changes today for that. We'll see how it goes. I think we got a good shot for tonight. Yeah, doing the redraw right now for the main event lineup positions. I should be in the top 3 rows because they're taking the top 3 cars out of each heat race. They're going to do a redraw. It's done by the computer, but it's a redraw, so it could be on the front row, second row, or third row. We'll find out here in just a few minutes, but I think either of those top 3 rows, I mean, our car's awesome tonight, so.
No, we're just making the adjustments for the main event.
Third, I think.
All right.
I think I got you by 1 point. I just got done with the main event, finished third. It was a rough, hard race. A lot of big holes in the track. We now have only a 1-point lead for the season track championship. Stephen McCullough, he's in second. The last race, he won. We finished third. So he gained 2 points on us. So we're only up by 1 point right now. He actually got disqualified after the race, and then somehow the tech inspector and the officials decided to give him his position back. So his car was obviously, clearly illegal, but they gave it back to him. It's not a big deal. I mean, It would have been a good cushion for us for points, but we're just here to race and do the best we can, so I'm not really worried about it.
Happy Halloween! I'm a movie star.
Get some dry stuff. There you go, there you go.
Mike Whistle, number 17 hobby stock from Yuma, Arizona. Oh, I just got loose and got hit from behind and just sent me over. I don't think anything broke beforehand, but we'll get her fixed and back out on here. It was like right here and
then you know you're going.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're all right, bud.
The general manager of the Cocopah Speedway continuously monitors the racetrack for safety and keeps an eye on all the drivers and is immediately on the scene whenever there is a problem or accident.
Yuma Automotive and Transmission Service, air conditioning, electrical, brakes, diagnostics, and general maintenance. Family owned and honest, best prices in town. Located at 841 20th Avenue in Yuma. Call Brett or Stan Samala at 928-783-6111 to schedule your appointment. Or go to yumaautoandtrans.com for more information. Yuma Automotive and Transmission Service.
Here tonight I've got 1 point behind the one car, Brett Samala. I'm trying to close that gap every week. I've been working at it. You know, you never can predict what all of the ups and downs it can be, but I feel real good about it. I expect at least the top two tonight.
condition of his car and gets out to examine the damage.
That bird cage will be fine. It has a swivel on there. That's not a problem.
Brett Samala repairs his car just in time for the second start. Unfortunately, he starts last.
The victory in the books for number 15 of Stephen McCullough.
The accident was so bad, had so many cars that it took them a long time to get all the cars out of the track. So we had time to get in the pits, and we got the car fixed. It wasn't, very good, not near as good as it should have been, but we were able to get back out there and get some points. We got back up to 7th place, so it's a lot better than not finishing at all. Unfortunately, Steven, he won, and so he gained 6 points on us. We had a 1-point lead going into tonight. Now with him winning and us finishing 7th, we're down to, he's up by 5 points now, because the way it works is the winner gets 40 points, and second gets 39, third gets 38, so 1 point drops off for each position. So, we have 3 points races left, so we can easily make it up. So I think it's going to be a good end of the season, these next 3 races left.
1 week later, Samala wins the race to tie with McCullough. Round 15 of the Speedway Series. Timing couldn't have been better because the win, combined with Stephen McCullough's finishing 6th, created a tie at the top of the series point standing. The last race of the season is scheduled for December 2nd. The suspense continues.
Bill Grosskratz. I'm what they call the voice of Cocopah Speedway here at our Diamond in the Desert in Somerton, Arizona, at Cocopah Speedway. Been doing it for about 2-3 years now, and enjoying my time with it. I obviously enjoy hanging out with the racers and learning all their sponsors and nicknames, and I enjoy interviewing them after the races each and every week. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to spend your Saturday nights. We do have rivalries, obviously, because there's a lot of guys that they have maybe a little bit of distaste, but just they always want to beat that guy each and every week. So it's just all part of racing. Rubbin's racing, and that's what excites the fans. That's what brings us back to the track every week, is we see that door-to-door excitement, side by side, a little bit of bumping and banging, and as long as it's not too severe. The track looks like it's coming in real well. Got a lot of moisture on it, so I think we're going to have a great race tonight. Some great racing. Actually got some of these great guys that came down from Verona and Superstar class.
Finally, the last and most important race to win the 2017 IMCA Modified Division Championship.
All right, tonight we got our 2-point leaders for your IMCA Modifieds. It's pretty much the only class that we have not buttoned up for this points championship, as they are both tied. We got Brett Somali here with 1 win on 2017. You got Steven over here with 6 wins. So obviously we have a lot of good racing here each and every week by him. And I know that he missed a week race at the beginning of the year. And you know, do you think that hurt you in the beginning of the year a little bit? I know because you had a couple of DNFs and
yeah, one not race. I can't say it hurt me because it was family related. I got to watch my little girl do gymnastics in a competition, so it didn't hurt, but yeah, it hurt the points. And then my next race was a DNF on the motor, and so it's been definitely hard to come back from somebody that's just been chugging every week.
yeah, total consistency by Brett here. You know, you finally picked up your first main event win here in the Modifieds. You know, I had to make you proud, and obviously your consistency with him already having 6 wins in 2017. So you had a lot of work to do and a lot to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, finishing the season off with at least 1 win makes a big difference. I wouldn't really feel that great about being here if it wasn't for that. And it was getting down to the last couple races. I was running out of time, but we kind of figured a few things out and picked up a little bit of speed, and everything worked out.
You know, I'm gonna take a little bit away from you a little bit, Steve. Steven's been in this position the last 2 years for sure.
I think 4 times I've been in this spot since Cocopah opened back up.
Right, and you've been real close each and every night. And I'm not going to say anything else above beyond that. So I know you guys probably wrenched on your cars hard all week long. I know you were out there because I saw you out there the other night working on it. You know, we heard a while back too, though. I know you guys came out and you had, I believe, won the main event, but there was a little bit of an issue in tech with your wheelbase. Tell us how that turned out.
Yeah, at the start of the night, I got into a little tangle. I ended up with my wheels towed out. When you put a tape measure on them, they were technically not legal, depending on how you measure it. At the end of the day, there was a lot of back and forth. There was some bad names called multiple ways. The guy that wanted the win off of my getting DQ'd was pretty upset by it, and I'm sure a lot of people were upset. But at the end of the day, they made a judgment call that obviously I'm the one telling the story. It makes sense to me, the judgment they made. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we're here tied for finishing it off.
I wouldn't, if I'm going to beat somebody, I want to beat somebody on the track. So, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way, really. I mean, that night I wasn't really too concerned about it. I mean, my whole thing is I just want the officials here to treat everyone the same, you know. So whatever happened with him, it's not a big deal to me. You know, I think they are pretty fair. His car might have even been legal. You know, the tool they used was kind of homemade, also. I mean, you know, and it wasn't off a lot. It wouldn't have made any difference.
It wouldn't have made any difference. That's exactly what I was going to say. I knew that was the case, that it wasn't off very, very much. But in the long run, I think they made the right decision, because I think if the shoe down there in front of that driver we're discussing, he probably would have the same attitude, and you might have that same attitude.
Yeah,
but either way, I think it was a decision that was made right, and we're in this position where you guys are tied up 1-1.
Wouldn't have been no fun if they would have called it the other way. The race would have been decided 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 races ago. How much fun is that? We wouldn't be sitting here.
I didn't lose any sleep over that, I'll tell you that much.
So you guys both are going to battle it out tonight. Again, I know you guys have put a lot of work on your cars. So I'm going to ask you, who do you think is going to win tonight?
Well, I would be...
You took too long.
I'd be lying if I didn't say it myself.
Because you're out here to win.
Yeah, I'm
right.
sure he's...
And I know you're out here to win, because you've proven each and every week you got a fast car.
You know what? The other day the newspaper asked me about it, and my words were, win or lose, you can't take away an excellent season that my team's had this year. We've had a terrific season. Obviously, I don't go somewhere thinking I'm going to lose. There's some fast cars here tonight, and they are out of town. They have no knowledge of there's a championship battle going. That could play a big effect on the outcome.
Right.
Sure.
I know each of you guys definitely don't come out and finish second place. You come out to win each and every week. You guys, I know you guys put a lot of time and effort into your cars. So good luck tonight. I wish you both luck.
Thanks, Bill.
I hope to be talking to either one of you, because I'd rather one of you win this thing, the race tonight, and the championship. That'd be the best way to go out.
That's the way to
What
go
if we
out.
tie the race? I guess he's going to... got more wins.
He's got more wins. He's gonna win.
I gotta beat him.
He's gotta beat him. Yeah.
All right, Steve. Good luck, man.
The pressure is on as Somala starts the race with Stephen McCullum right on his tail. Tonight, all Somala needs to do is finish ahead of Stephen McCullum in order to win the IMCA Modified Division Championship. Yuma's own Somala wins pressure-packed finale season 2017 title.
pulled it off. Had a good night. I mean, I would have liked to win, but you know, we got third best to winning, but we won the championship and didn't tear the car up. So it would have been really nice if I could have raced with Steve. I really would have liked to race him side by side till the end, but you know, we did it.
Overtime, the IMCA and Cocopah Speedway Racing Series Championship 2017. It's Brett Samala. I think this worked. I was looking for my toe strap. I kind of really pulled back on the range.
Channel 1 Yuma Productions would like to thank all of the Cocopah Speedway staff, drivers, and their families for making this report possible. Special thanks to Cocopah Speedway's Tom Dallin,